Hi guys, let's make gochujang. Are you up for it? It's not difficult at all, and even the ingredient list is short. Before I go on with the list of the ingredients, I want to show you guys the gochujang that I made 3 months ago. It's beautiful in color and texture. It tastes really good too. Oh, and then the amount that we make is a little less than 4 cups. So this is the mason jar. It holds up to 4 cups. First we need, it's called yeotgireum. What it is, it's sprouted barley malt. It's not like the malt powder that you put in your milkshake. It's not the same. They also have a very fine powder type. That's not the one, the coarse one like this. Sweet rice powder. This is the one ingredient that is not authentic. What they do is they actually make sweet rice, like the rice that you would eat, and then they cook the rice with the malted water. So that is the authentic way. And the other one that is not authentic is this Costco brand sea salt. It's fine grain. That's what I'm going for. I just want to make it easier for you guys. So I went with this and it works out perfectly. So I'm sure you can use any brand sea salt with the correct amount. Mejugaru. It says bean powder, but no. Please, this is wrong. They have other type of bean powder, but what we're looking for, they should say fermented bean powder. What it is, they ferment the cooked soybean and then turn it into fine powder like this. Rice syrup. So what you're looking for is no English indicator. It says gochujang. I want you to get rice syrup that says gochujang. And the next ingredient is the main guy, the gochugaru. This is what you should get. One says fine. For gochujang, you have to use the fine one. But what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if you watched any of my videos, I frequently say, oh, I just bought this ingredient because it was on sale. Or I like to say, oh, it was cheap, or oh, how, you know, it's budget friendly, or something like that. But there is like few things that I splurge on. One of them is gochugaru. I use this very expensive gochugaru, 1 kilogram. That's a little over 2 pounds. If it's not on sale, this is going for $60. When it goes on sale, it's 50% off. Since this one, it's coarse gochugaru, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to mill this in my Vitamix mixer. Soy sauce that is made for soup. You have to use the Korean soy sauce. This is not caramelized. It doesn't have to be this brand. Rice wine, cheongju. People do use soju for gochujang. If you have soju instead of cheongju, you can sub out. So let's get to the making of gochujang. So we need 3.5 ounces of, and 2 cups of water is 16 ounces. Oh, filtered water, 16.1. Mix this very well and then cover and let it stand 4 hours minimum at room temperature, away from the sunlight, in the shade. Or if you're gonna do overnight, then please keep it in the refrigerator. So let me show you what I have here. This has been close to 24 hours. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get the best, like the essence out of the sprouted barley. I'm going to wash my hands now. Squeeze out. Okay. I'm going to add 1 more cup to this. So I'm going to add little by little. So it's very well mixed. Pour the extracted water into a pot. Bring this to a full boil. I don't want to mix so it doesn't get burned or stick to the pot. Okay, it's boiling. That's a full boil right there. And reduce the heat to medium low. I'm going to set the timer for 45 minutes. Reduce this mixture by half. Every 10-15 minutes, stir. So right now, I would say this is just a beige color, but later as it reduces, it will turn golden like cafe au lait. And it smells really good too, like you want to drink this because the rice powder has cooked. It's not raw anymore. This extracted sprouted barley, I'm gonna throw this away because I have no use for it. But if you have a cow or goat, they will love this. It's not really as fine as I want it to be. Okay, it's creating steam in the jar. I think I have to stop. I'm going to sterilize this jar. Pour in, is that about 2 tablespoonfuls? The lid on. Pour out. Clean paper towel lined. Okay, let this dry in this. So it has been 45 minutes. I can tell the color had become darker, and also it really reduced a lot. We're going to add the salt, the syrup, the fermented bean powder. This is giving the this gochujang the savory flavor. You have 2 options. You can add gochugaru to this and the remaining ingredient, then you're done. But what I like to do is I wait until this completely cools and then add gochugaru later. So what's the difference? If you add gochugaru right now to this mixture will cook the gochugaru. So it's not going to be as spicy as it can be. But if I wait until this mixture cools and add the gochugaru later, then it will be a little bit spicier. I'm going to come back tomorrow. Keep it at room temperature. Next day, very well melded all together. To this, we're going to add fine gochugaru. Gradually add gochugaru. Okay, and then let's add to this. I'm going to add this works as like preservative or sterilizer. So this is a good viscosity. Should be spicy and salty. Scrape everything. This is labor of love that I don't want to waste any. But you know what? It wasn't labor. We just had to wait in between the time that it took. Other than that, we didn't do any work. Let me clean up the jar a little bit. Ferment this gochujang at room temperature without closing the lid. The opening cannot be sealed. It needs to breathe a little bit. So what you're gonna do is cheesecloth, tie it pretty, you know, but you know why I'm not doing that? Because I have a better option for you guys. So you know what my mom did? Do you guys recognize this? How clever is that? The mask. This is what she did. I'm like, that is so clever. Look. This is perfect. Like it's made for this. This is so much easier. See? Sea salt. And then just sprinkle on top. Try to cover the surface. Okay. With this. Secure one more time with the rubber band. Okay. Okay. Keep it in your kitchen where it can get the most sunlight. So with this, I will give you guys a weekly report. Weekly report brought to you by viewers like you. Okay guys, I hope you're enjoying the video and learning something. Okay guys, so it has been 1 week. What I'm trying to look for is any fungus that might have formed on the surface, also the side as well. I don't see any. If you do, you will remove that. You will close it with the lid, keep it in your refrigerator for 3 months. And then if you don't, because I don't see any, and you're going to put the mask, place it wherever you get the most sunlight. Pick a time of the day. So for me, it was in the morning when I wake up, go in my kitchen to make coffee. I will rotate this like that just one time and do the same every morning or whenever it is for you. The reason we do that is because sunlight works as a preservative or sterilizer. We want this to soak up all the sunlight. Week 2, let's take a look at it and see if there is any sign of mold. Okay, I should say mold. The surface is forming some kind of crust, which is normal because it's exposed to air. I don't see any, and let's see if there is any on the side. Okay, I don't see anything. This is going to the spot. This is week 3. The white thing you're seeing is just the sea salt that I sprinkle. I don't see any on the surface. I want to see on the side. It looks good. The bottom. Okay, nothing. Let me smell it. Smells less raw than the very first day, and I'm going to check back in a week. So it's ready. Okay, so let me show you the bottle. This was fermented at room temperature for 4 weeks and then for 2.5 months in the refrigerator, so total 3.5 months, and it's ready. I'm going to scrape off the top, the crust, just a very thin layer of the top. I don't want it to mix with the rest of the gochujang because it might be a little too salty. I'm going to scoop out from the center. Can you guys see that? That's what it looks like in the bright sunlight. This one in the middle is store-bought, and then this one, I made it last year in the summer, so it's been about 7 months. And then this is the one that I made for this video. So you can definitely tell this one is a lot glossier as compared to the homemade ones, because store-bought one has more rice syrup and other type of sugar or sweetener. That's what's giving this gloss. These two are the homemade ones. The reason the color is different is because I use different type of gochugaru. I just wanted to share the whole process of making this beloved condiment with you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.